Warlock isn't a matchup where we necessarily need ramp, but it helps. The Glowfly Swarm is only good sometimes versus Warlock, right? If you don't actually ramp into the Glowfly Swarm, it's not very good. And we don't actually have a lot of support for it in this build, so it's pretty bad. So we probably just want to set up a Mount Seller and go for ramp. Yeah, you can see here. Mount Seller versus Warlock, good. Ramp, good. The Finisher Dragon's good. Everything else bad. But Mount Seller's even a higher keep than the Overgrowth ramp. So it's pretty good. And you see Glowfly Swarm all the way down here. Even though people keep it 20% of the time. Don't keep Glowfly Swarm against Warlock. Too much AoE. Mulligan that bad boy. They just get to develop a 5/5. The damage is kind of good in this matchup, because sometimes you can actually burst them. Because they damage themselves a lot, so you get little bits of chip damage in. Then they get greedy and they don't want to heal. Don't worry, I'm sure the ramp is coming.
Of course it's the right way. Of course it's the right way.
Holy crap. The nuts! Oh, we drew the ramp though. I'm not even scared anymore. That means we can pop off next turn. So we're gonna have a very swell Mount Seller turn. Very swell. He's got 3 mana Dark Skies, deal 10.
The finest creatures.
So we could either go for the Wrath, try and play it cool that way, or we could go for the Fortunes, trying to hit some 0 mana cards. Bonk Beams. It's 3 things we could hit. I think I like going for the Fungal Fortunes, maybe. Oh, we want a Wrath Moonfire, right? We Wrath for draw and Moonfire, I like that. It's a nice little pickup. Beautiful, got a rush minion. Alright, it's pretty tough for Dark Skies to clear my board. There's ways that he can clear my board, but like 3-card combos at this point. Needs like 2/4, 1 mana spell, deal 1 to everything into Rain of Fire. That probably clears. Just got the Dream, the full clear. Alright, he doesn't have the Rain Dark Skies. We could just try and march minions at him still, or we could try and overflow. I think I want to take the overflow here because we get some amount of value of it on our minions, and then we get a chance to find the Yseraon curve, which is the goal. Yseraon curve is what this deck's all about. Seems fine. We got no Savage Roars in this deck, so closing the game can be a bit hard if Ysera's super deep. I want to save Mally for a turn where I can pair removal with it to kill something. Let's do this. Eventually one of the Mally's stick, right? And then we can swipe him in the face. His deck doesn't have that many ways to kill Malygos. Right now we only have 1 spell to pair with the Malygos. They can go face, you know. But we have this to draw on the turn it does stick. So yeah, it seems pretty reasonable. What do I think about Geppetto or Sethrafar in this list? Those seem like greedy options. I already feel pretty greedy with the Emerald Drake. It's like 10 times more greedy than Emerald Drake, dude. It's the first one stuck. Easy peasy. Warrior. Is Glowfly Swarm good against Warrior? I don't think so. Glowfly Swarm is the worst card against Warrior for this build of the deck. The literal worst card. Looking for ramp, Mount Cellar, Big Dragon. And the data says we're favored in this matchup. Obviously, when we don't hit ramp, we're not favored, but we're favored to hit ramp with 4 ramp cards in the deck. Okay, so we don't need to do this now. We're gonna have time in the future to do it. Sometimes you want to gamble on the fact that if you draw a dragon, it still activates, but we don't want to take that gamble right now, because we're gonna have time to play it. We just want to ramp into our 7, so take another hero power pass. He's gonna weapon me in the face, so not like we're gonna have to deal with anything that he develops. So we'll take time. Okay, we can still do it next turn. So next turn we'll try and Breath of Dreams. If we do it this turn and we hit Emerald Explorer, though, we could play Emerald Explorer. Dragon. Alright, we're going to be playing Overgrowth next turn, so we're going to play this turn. No ramp. Alright, now we Overgrowth into Mount Cellar, Mount Cellar. Can we Overgrowth into Overflow to set up for a better, more convincing Mount Cellar? Because that would be the ideal way to order it if we can. Fungal Fortune seems like it's not that good in the deck. It's kind of mandatory to run Fungal Fortunes for the post-Ysera draw. That's where it shines, right? But overall, yeah, Fungal Fortunes in this deck underperforms off the opening hand. But it's still a mandatory card. It's just not a super good early game card like in the other variation of the deck. That's not good for us. So if I play stuff, could I potentially Overflow? Whenever I do Overflow, I'd have to be playing the cards I want to combo with the Mount Cellar anyway. So I don't think we're playing stuff into Overflow. We just do the Mount Cellar turn.
I'll show you who's boss.
It just makes an egg. Not that spooky. Is it better maybe to go for an Overgrowth turn? Nah, we should just do it.
Only the finest creature.
I don't want to make it too easy for him to get Brute. Why does nobody bring Priest to tournaments? Some people bring Priest to tournaments, but the main reason why people don't bring Priest to tournaments is because the most popular strategy in tournaments is banning Warrior, which Priest has a pretty decent matchup versus Warrior. So it doesn't really fit the theme a lot. If you're banning Warrior, you don't want to bring Priest usually. Priest gets preyed upon by the current most popular 3rd and 4th decks, which are like Hunter and Warlock. So it gets boxed out like that.
Wrangle this.
I don't think I want to pop it, unless we can actually kill it. I don't know, I'll assume we can kill it. Screw it. Dream big.
Time waits for no one.
Nailed it. Might be giving him an extra Battle Rage card. I wanted the 1 armor. I forgot that he was at 30 still. I mean, he can hit my minion anyway.
On wings
We actually got... The 1/1s are not bad beasts here. They're deceptively good. They make it difficult for him to get brutes down as easily.
Made to fit.
We just want to keep plowing down taunts. And then he can't really win once we just keep playing taunt every turn. It's... You got the double Chad, man. We're gonna see some high APM gameplay.
We could also take, like, not the double Chad.
You always take the double Chad. Come on, man. Always double Chad. What are you, not a Chad?